My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. And I was published in the Daily Caller this week. And the article is titled President Trump Should Pardon Julian Assange. The reason Wikileaks is important is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if a search engine is biased. It doesn't matter if fake news sites or quote unquote fake news sites are taken down. If you know the inner workings, if you know the inner workings, for example, of the Podesta emails of Clinton's campaign, you are not only better suited to make a judgment or given the information needed to make an educated vote. The entire society is enlightened because there is so much media spin. I will read you, if all you read was 538, you would think it's a fake news site because they've been 150% wrong on everything. So I'll read you, this is just one of their many articles from Harry Enton, Why Donald Trump Isn't a Real Candidate in One Chart, June 16, 2015. These are supposed to be math gurus, statisticians, people who can look at charts and kind of paint a narrative and look and just evaluate. They've been wrong on everything. Their brand has been completely destroyed by this election. I'll just read you one of the quotes. For this reason alone, he has this chart, and it's a fancy chart, and it's all over the place. For this reason alone, Trump has a better chance of cameoing in another Home Alone movie with Macaulay Culkin or playing in the NBA Finals than winning the Republican nomination. Harry Enton said that he has a better chance of playing in the NBA Finals, Trump, than winning the Republican nomination. Forget about the presidency. They couldn't even get the Republican nomination right. This is 538. And now people are now they're saying, oh, Facebook and Google and have to crack down on fake news sites. Well, what about 538? That's why WikiLeaks is important, because when we know that two nations who fund ISIS also give money to the Clinton Foundation, and Hillary Clinton admits that in one email, that's very important. That kind of cuts through the nonsense of, oh yeah, Trump, he has a better chance of playing in the NBA Finals. Harry Enton, 538, 2015, June 16th. Then, of course, there's a Daily Caller article I will leave you. And this Daily Caller article is fantastic. 7 times Nate Silver was hilariously wrong about Donald Trump. Between Nate Silver, Harry Enton, and all the data-driven statisticians at 538, and then there's the upshot in Nate Cohn in the New York Times. Then there's all these other pundits. They don't know what they're talking about almost always. They are fake news. They're the definition of fake news. This is why we need WikiLeaks. Because with WikiLeaks, it's the actual emails. So they're publishers. They don't hack. And if the WikiLeaks emails, Podesta emails 1 through 36, influence the election, it's because people don't like corruption. That's the influence. And it's because there's far more corruption within the Democratic Party and within Hillary Clinton's campaign than there was within Trump's campaign. Trump doesn't have a multi-billion-dollar foundation that stole $10 billion from Haiti. He doesn't have a foundation that 3 FBI field offices wanted to investigate. But I'll read you a whole bunch of June 16, 2015, Harry Enton, Why Donald Trump Isn't a Real Candidate in One Chart. Okay, yeah, Harry Enton, okay. June 16, 2015, 2 good reasons not to take the Donald Trump surge seriously. Another Harry Enton article. July 20th, 2015, Donald Trump is the world's greatest troll. Is this fake news? In the long run, our experience with past trolls shows Trump's support will probably fade, or at least given his high unfavorable ratings, it will plateau, and other candidates will surpass him, and as the rest of the field consolidates. Is that fake news? Of course that's fake news. They completely made up everything. They looked at numbers, and they got the exact opposite of what took place. They were so intelligent and smart and savvy and good with numbers and math that the exact opposite of everything they said took place. Is that not fake news? Donald Trump's 6 stages of doom. This is August 6, 2015. The lesson is that Trump's campaign will fall by one means or another. Really? Because he's president now, Nate Silver. He's president. And you were wrong on everything. You and everyone else that is beholden to Hillary Clinton. So Vox, the Daily Beast, Slate, TPM, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the entire media machine was wrong. Are they all fake news? All of them said that it was just convenience. Yeah, we believe Hillary. We believe that Loretta Lynch spoke to Bill Clinton about golf and Brexit. Is that fake news? August 11, 2015, Donald Trump is winning the polls and losing the nomination. You know, you'd almost think that 538 is working on behalf of Hillary Clinton's campaign. It's almost as if like journalists have given articles to Podesta to edit. Did that ever happen? Yeah, they did. We learned that from Wikileaks 1 through 36. Dear media, stop freaking out about Donald Trump's polls. Donald Trump comes out of Iowa looking like Pat Buchanan. So this is a whole bunch, and there's a great quote here. There's a fantastic quote. It's even better than the Macaulay Culkin quote. Where is it? Basically, he says, our emphatic prediction is that Donald Trump will not win. So our emphatic prediction is simply that Trump will not win the nomination. It's not even clear that he's trying to do so. Is that not fake news? So this is my point. Even if Google infiltrates Trump, Bernie's campaign in 2020, or if Hillary were to win, WikiLeaks is invaluable. We need a publisher to publish something that the New York Times and Washington Post will not publish. And when they are given emails that are authentic, pristine, and that lead to the resignation of Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Donna Brazile for cheating Bernie Sanders and tilting everything towards Hillary Clinton, and she still lost. And she had 538, and she had the New York Times, and she had the Washington Post, and she had this entire media machine that went to dinner at Podesta's house. Even if Google infiltrates a campaign, at least we have WikiLeaks. That's why please, please, please share my article in the Daily Caller regarding Trump pardoning, not Hillary, that President Obama is probably going to pardon Hillary Clinton, but almost certainly will. But please share my article pertaining to President Trump pardoning Julian Assange. Thank you so much for listening. Give me your thoughts below.